Have you ever been in a heated argument and felt like you were about to explode? We've all been there, whether it's a disagreement at work, a fight with a loved one, or a heated online debate. But what if I told you there's a way to handle conflict without resorting to physical or verbal aggression? The ancient Stoics, masters of emotional control and reason, have incredible strategies for facing your opponent with grace and poise. In this video, you'll discover 5 Stoic-inspired techniques to tackle conflict head-on, based on the wisdom of great thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. These methods may take more patience and effort than lashing out, but the rewards, inner peace, long-lasting solutions, and potentially transformed relationships are well worth it. So, are you ready to learn how to navigate conflict like a true Stoic? Remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Your greatest victory lies not in external battles, but in mastering your mind and heart. Disagreements are a part of life, from political debates to arguments in parking lots. However, as the Stoics teach us, not every issue deserves our full attention. Engaging in every minor dispute can drain us emotionally. So, the second Stoic tactic is to choose your battles wisely. Imagine standing before a vast battleground where every argument could turn into a conflict. A wise Stoic would pause and evaluate each situation before jumping in. Is this battle worth fighting? Will it affect my health or important aspects of my life? The following Stoic principles will help you choose your battles. The Seneca test. Pause and consider. Seneca wisely said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." Remind yourself to take a moment to calm down before reacting. Step back and evaluate the situation objectively. In the heat of the moment, our perceptions can be distorted, making it hard to make wise decisions. The Epictetus query. Ask yourself, is this really important? Epictetus said, "It is not the event itself that distresses us, but our view of it." Consider if this debate genuinely impacts your morals, well-being, or important aspects of your life, or if it's just a minor irritation. The Marcus Aurelius principle. Sometimes silence is powerful. Marcus Aurelius believed that often the best action is to remain silent and let things pass. Ignoring minor slights or avoiding pointless arguments can help maintain your inner peace. Cost-benefit analysis of Stoicism. Weigh the pros and cons. Every conflict has a cost in terms of mental effort and possible outcomes. Compare the emotional cost of losing with the potential rewards of winning. Is the cost of victory justified? True strength often lies in knowing when to let go with dignity. Remember, choosing your battles strategically is not a sign of weakness or indifference. It's about recognizing the limits of your time and energy and using them wisely. By applying this Stoic wisdom, you can navigate life's conflicts more effectively and save your strength for the moments that truly matter. Imagine engaging with your opponent using words instead of weapons. The Stoic approach promotes calm clarity for constructive discussions. Rooted in the wisdom of Stoic thinkers like Seneca, this method involves clearly expressing your demands and concerns to foster understanding and reduce hostility. Key components of Stoic-inspired communication include: develop active listening skills. Focus on truly understanding your opponent before responding. Listen attentively to their words and body language, refrain from interrupting, and show engagement by nodding and maintaining eye contact. This demonstrates that you value their viewpoint. Respect their emotions and validate their experiences. Show empathy without necessarily agreeing. Acknowledge their feelings and experiences with statements like, "I understand you're feeling frustrated," to build rapport and connection. Raise concerns with I statements. Express your needs and feelings using I statements to avoid placing blame. For example, say, "I need to feel respected in this situation," to reduce defensiveness and encourage collaboration. Speak firmly and calmly. Use a composed tone to convey strength and assurance. Avoid insults and personal attacks, as these only escalate conflicts. Control, not volume, is key. Prioritize problem solving. Over point scoring. Aim for solutions that benefit both parties rather than trying to win the argument. Start discussions with cooperative questions like, "What can we do to address this together?" to foster a collaborative problem-solving environment. By adopting these Stoic principles, You can transform conflicts into opportunities for understanding and resolution. Imagine yourself on a rough mountain trail facing an angry and frustrated climber across a gap. Instead of shouting, the Stoic approach is to descend, bridge the gap, and offer understanding. This embodies the seventh Stoic strategy, expressing empathy. Empathy is crucial for resolving conflicts peacefully. Marcus Aurelius advises that by acknowledging others' feelings and validating their experiences, we can foster genuine connections and open the door to productive conversations. Here's how to develop this Stoic principle. Change perspective from me to them. Try to see the world through their eyes. Understand their viewpoint, consider their life events, and recognize their insecurities or concerns. This shift encourages empathy and understanding of their unique reality. Pay attention to unspoken words. Listen to both verbal and nonverbal cues, including body language, tone, and facial expressions. Active listening without judgment helps grasp the full message being conveyed. Recognize, don't judge. Appreciate their emotions even if you disagree with their behavior. Acknowledge their feelings with phrases like, "I understand why this situation is important to you," to build trust and reduce defensiveness. Look for the hidden pain. Seek out the root causes of their anger and irritation, which often stem from deeper emotional wounds. Understanding these sources allows you to address core issues rather than symptoms. Remember, empathy is not agreement. Show empathy without sacrificing your principles. Recognize their viewpoint to create an environment conducive to honest dialogue, handling disagreements with dignity and understanding. By adopting the Stoic concept of empathy, you build a bridge of understanding instead of creating conflict. You connect with others rather than judging them, opening possibilities for true resolution and improving future interactions. Reach out with empathy, and you might embark on an unexpected and rewarding journey together. Picture yourself standing on a pristine beach with waves gently crashing at your feet. Suddenly, someone invades your personal space and upsets you. In such a scenario, setting boundaries and defending your well-being and inner serenity are powerful tools. The 12th Stoic technique addresses this, emphasizing the delicate balance of navigating interactions. Epictetus reminds us, it is not the event itself that troubles us, but our view of it. While we can't control others' actions, we can control our reactions. By defining what we will and won't tolerate, we protect ourselves from negativity and promote happier relationships. Here's how to apply this Stoic idea in practice. Understand your inner guidance. Determine your requirements and values. Consider what matters most before establishing boundaries. Which actions align with your values? Which behaviors drain your energy or violate your personal space? Setting these internal limits lays the foundation for effective communication. Communicate respectfully and clearly. Use words, not walls. Avoid ambiguous statements and passive-aggressive behavior. Use I statements to assertively and directly communicate your boundaries, focusing on your wants and feelings. Remember, cultivating cooperation and understanding requires polite communication. Consistency is key. Once you set boundaries, be steadfast like a lighthouse. Don't give in to guilt or avoid conflict by making exceptions. By sticking to your boundaries, you gain respect from others and show respect for yourself. Prepare for opposition. Not everyone will be amenable to your boundaries. Be prepared for resistance by politely restating your position and emphasizing the importance of honoring your needs. Remember that boundaries empower you. Self-care is essential for freedom. Establishing limits safeguards your mental and emotional health, allowing you to create an environment where you can thrive. This aligns with Seneca's goal of living with a cheerful heart and a grateful attitude. By adopting this Stoic idea, you create a lighthouse guiding you and others toward more respect, transparent communication, and ultimately, happier and more fulfilling relationships. Remember, setting boundaries empowers you to live a life of inner freedom, respect, and tranquility. It's an act of self-love. Imagine being in a violent storm with crashing waves and howling winds. You can't control the storm, but you can control how you handle it. This analogy illustrates the Stoic principle that you control your responses, not the events around you. Stoics teach that true strength comes from mastering our inner world. Epictetus said, "It is a shame for the soul to depend on the body for satisfaction." We can achieve inner calm despite life's storms by focusing on our reactions. Here's how to develop this Stoic superpower. Determine what triggers you. Recognize what usually makes you feel bad. Identify specific phrases or people that upset you. Acknowledging these triggers is the first step in controlling them. Take a moment to breathe. Create a pause between stimulus and response. Inhale deeply to observe and evaluate the situation calmly, allowing you to make deliberate decisions. Shift your viewpoint. Change your perspective, not the facts. Our reactions are influenced by how we interpret situations. Examine other viewpoints and challenge automatic beliefs. Focus on positives and resolution. Select your reaction carefully. React thoughtfully, not impulsively. After collecting yourself and adjusting your perspective, consider if reacting with anger or frustration helps. Choose to remain composed for more effective responses. Exercise. Self-control. Control your reactions through consistent practice. Experiment with different responses in challenging situations to gradually increase emotional resilience and self-control. Adopting this approach makes you strong, not docile. Navigate life's storms with courage and grace, finding inner peace by mastering your reactions. True strength lies in controlling your thoughts and feelings, not external events. Maintain composure under pressure, make intelligent decisions, and face life's storms with stoic poise. These techniques transform disagreements into opportunities for learning and inner calm. The real triumph is in mastering your emotions and becoming a stronger, more confident version of yourself.